We are back. More Daffy Duck and Skyrim. I'm just going to get these social media shoutouts going, and then we're going to get here. I'm actually outside Labyrinthia, and as it turns out, a dragon showed up as soon as I popped up here. So I'm going to fight this dragon, and then we're going to go into Labyrinthia and do the final mission of the College of Winterhold, which is the Mages Guild of Skyrim. If you've never played the game, but you are familiar, that is what they use for Skyrim instead of the usual Mages Guild. So, let me just finish up what I'm doing here. And we're going to go ahead and fight this dragon and get going. So, send one out to Twitter for all the people on there. Alright. Hello Williams, thank you for stopping by, and we're about to get this thing started and fight this dragon. First things first, let's conjure up these guys. It's quite the challenger. I love these guys. They're the perfect guys to go with Daffy Duck and his adventure here. They sound like him. Oh, there he is. It's gonna be hard to get his attention. He's probably going up into the... I was gonna say he's gonna go up there and fight those frost trolls that are inside here, but I guess not. Yeah, that's a good place for you. Oh! It's alright. Oh, here he comes. Let's go ahead and... I really hate using these potions right away. I didn't think this would happen. That's alright. I guess our Dremora Lords can't get them from up there. Here I'm falling downstairs. That is something that only Daffy Duck could do. Falling down a flight of stairs here. Which it looks like I'm stuck. And I would need to fast travel to get out of this, but as long as that dragon is up there, I'm not fast traveling. So that could be an issue. Hopefully we can send these guys up. This is not going to be an interesting stream at all if I can't get myself unstuck here. Oh boy. What a way to start things off. Maybe I can shout my way out of this one. It did not work. I think my best bet here is to reload the game. Find my Daffy Duck. I have a lot of save games. I just love making new characters on this. Looks like my last one might have been this Whiterun. Alright. Well then, we're going to try this again. Fast travel to Labyrinthia. Maybe a dragon will be there again, maybe not. We'll see. So, I if there is a dragon, maybe I won't summon the Dremora Lords this time. They were not exactly helpful this time around. It just wasn't their area. They are going to be very helpful in fighting the Dragon Priest at the end of this, though. Alright. Generally, I'm not the biggest fan of fast traveling, but for purposes of this, you don't really want to spend like 30 minutes watching me running across the terrain here. That could be interesting, or it could be incredibly dull. So, I'm going to go ahead and fast travel it here. Last time I did a stream and I was doing the Staff of Sanguine mission, I'm totally prepared for a dragon. There he is. I did that Staff of Sanguine, and half of it was like 45 minutes of me just running around. Actually, we are going to summon this Dremora Lord. We're just going to summon one of them. We're going to do that because of all the frost trolls up in here. But I definitely want to kill this dragon if I can. Now, there's a word wall up there. You can kind of see it from here. I don't know if this is the dragon from that, or if it's one of the random ones in the world. Let's go ahead and clear out these guys. Love, like, frost magic is kind of my preferred. I like the idea of a frost mage. When I play this game, I tend to go more for fire. There's a lot of things that resist frost in this game, though if you got it at a high enough level, it doesn't seem to matter too much. But something like Fireball, where it explodes and I can like toss it at the ground onto something if I needed to, is just a lot of fun to play with. Of course, what I really like doing are doing those rune spells and just toss them on the ground and something charges at me and blows itself up that way. There he is. Let's go take this guy down a notch. Well, my target is really off today. Not gonna let that hold me back. I believe I have a Staff of Fireball on me. There we go. So there is a spot over here, this layer up here. You can actually come up here at the beginning of the game and get yourself an ebony weapon right at the start. So I thought was kind of cool. I guess my dragon just kind of went away on me. I'd hoped to do the level 100 conjuration. Cannot speak today. Conjuration spell. You do the mission, and then your Dremora Lords, they actually last until their health is depleted. There's no longer the 120-second time limit. But because of the way I did things, it didn't work that way for me. Go ahead and take this. And in here is the wooden Dragon Priest mask. And you get all the Dragon Priest masks, you put them on here, you put the wooden one on, and it takes you to another secret area. I know it is in here, but it has been so long since I've been in here, I'm going to be that fool who can't seem to find it. Was that an Orcish dagger? Nice. So, I can't remember if it was like right in here or if there was a chest outside that it was in, which could very well be the case. I used to be obsessed with going through and trying to get like all the Dragon Priest masks, and the first time I made the Daffy Duck wizard character, I did that, and it was actually that Dragon Priest outside Whiterun is the one that ultimately killed me, and I had this rule, like if I died, I would just start over as a new character. But it was the Dragon Priest, and the Dragon Priest summoned like 2 Frost Atronachs, and then I had the dragons coming at me at the time, so he put up a decent fight. It went on forever, but ultimately I lost. There it is, wooden mask. I feel dumb. It was right there the whole time. Okay. Let's go and get on with this. Daffy Duck in Skyrim, about to become the Archmage of the Mages College. I always felt bad when I first played this game and I met Savos Aaron for the first time, and it's like, I feel bad for this guy because I genuinely like him, and he's the Archmage in an Elder Scrolls game. He's dead. He might as well, like, his mage's robes should have just been red. Nice little nod for you Star Trek fans out there. Alright. Let's go do this. I always loved how they brought you to Labyrinthian in this game, as Labyrinthian is a location in the first Elder Scrolls game. It's a nice little throwback to that. Let's collect some stuff here. You never want to pass this up. I mean, even if each of these guys just has 1 gold, that's 1 gold. We'll take that iron sword, but I doubt I have enough room to hold on to. You know what one of my issues is? I was wearing this Amulet of Zenith because I was selling stuff, and I've got this nice shock resistance 60%, which we're going to use towards the end of the fight when we fight the Dragon Priest, because he does nothing but shock spells to try and drain us of our magicka. But for now, we're going to use Savos Aaron's amulet. Gives us an extra 50 points. That is a lot. We are definitely going to want that. So, go ahead and pick these up. I mean, this game's been out forever. I'm sure anybody watching this already knows how to do all this. And I'm surprised by the number of people I found who didn't know about the Flaming Familiar spell.
Like you're sure we'll find something useful in here.
I'm just going to go ahead and breeze through this. If you've not played this and you aren't familiar with the storyline for this, I apologize. You need to pick the game up and play it. This is the first full quest line I've done with this character. I wanted him to be powered up and be like this all-powerful wizard. If you're not familiar, the Daffy Duck the Wizard from episode of the Looney Tunes show. Let's go ahead and throw Ice Storm into there as well. Oh wait, these are going to be like all skeletons, I think. So we're going to do Chain Lightning. That works really good on skeletons. Plus the fact that it bounces. Anyway, there was a Merry Melodies short of Daffy Duck as a wizard. And it's all just him imagining himself as this all-power wizard. It's great. Look it up on YouTube, preferably after the stream. There's actually a video I found that's somebody doing a cover of the song. They did this whole power metal song, and this cover of it is better than the one that was actually in the show. This is the one problem I will say with playing as a mage character, is that you have got to do a lot of playing around with the menus. You're going to be stopping and reading these menus a lot. But if you know where your things are, I mean, they're all alphabetical, it's really not going to slow you down that much. Alright. All I've got is that Stone Flesh spell. I have the Sanguine Rose. We are going to hot slot that. And the reason for that is that one too, is it summons your Warlord for 120 seconds, just like our spell would, but this way we're not wasting our magicka on it. I have plenty of soul gems on me. I've been doing a lot of enchanting. Hail all brave city Bromanyar, forever these walls shall stand, may enemies see her majesty, may all quake to behold her.
You barely made it out alive.
What's that?
You want to go back in?
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left.
Yes, these mages that Savos brings with him slowly get picked off, and Savos ends up being the last one standing, is basically how the storyline goes. And he's never able to finish his quest to get the Staff of Magus, which is what we will be doing. So, get these guys ready to go. You see my magicka just drowned, and when this Dragon Priest talks to us, it actually drains our magicka from us. This is why we're using the Sanguine Rose. These guys will protect us. Well, I let that heat itself back up. Sorry, dude. Killing my own people here. I love how he's speaking in the dragon tongue here, and then later on he'll actually start speaking in the main language of the game here. Ah, I see. Let us go to our staves. Ah, somebody summoned something on me. I wondered where those guys were. Thank you. About time you showed up. A little late to the party there, pal. I know we want fast healing. Alright. We're gonna go down here. Oh, I love that guy. Oh, these guys can do some shouts too. What I like to do is a lot of times I will put like, I would use like a fire spell in one hand, a lightning spell in the other, and then I'll do a frost for my shout, like ice form or something. I love that ice form shot. I think that's what I have right now. Is Storm Call is also another great one, especially when you're outside, because that'll just keep hitting things with lightning. What we're actually going to do though is we're going to stick with ice form. Later I'll probably hit the Herskin power on here. Go ahead and throw my... I keep forgetting I have stuff like this. I mean, I mastered illusion spells before anything. I should remember to use this. Oh, this guy's already dead. Alright, let's see. Oh, we'll take all this. That was my guy. He has gone back into oblivion. Back from whence he came. Alright. Does anybody remember what I was doing or where I was going? I believe this is a little side area and we wanted to come back out here. Yeah.
You do not answer. Must I use this guttural language of yours?
Yes, yes, you must. Alright. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this works. Oh, it didn't. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. We got this. You want to play the shout game? Okay. I am gonna have to recharge these soon. I don't need that. These things don't sell for much. Let's go ahead and recharge these weapons. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to do some soul tapping here. Soul trapping, I apologize. Get our alteration spell ready since I'm wearing no armor and I pretty much have to rely on this. Soul There's more death bell in there, but screw it, these guys aren't gonna last forever. We are going to go find these guys. Kick some ass. Maybe. Oh, well, burial urn, that's nice. Funny, this is one of those things that I've done like 100 times before, but yet I still somehow get lost all the time. Cool. Uh-oh. And the game